Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Notre Dame versus Georgia Tech college basketball matchup on Tuesday, March 11th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one style service. These products are not available on the website, so if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. But let's get to this one. We've got Notre Dame taking on Georgia Tech, and both these teams in the ACC with losing records. And, a lot of people believe that the ACC having probably the worst season in quite some time. I have to say I'm in somewhat agreement there, where it just seems top heavy, and I think even those teams that are all the way at the top, with the exception of North Carolina, probably don't have much of a chance of doing much in the NCAA tournament. Maybe, Clemson can pull off an upset here or there, but, I don't see anybody else really doing much, but we'll have to see, and that's why they call it March Madness, full of upsets, right? Meanwhile, Notre Dame 12-19 on the season coming into this one, 5-5 in their last 10, while Georgia Tech 14-17 on the season, 4-6 in their last 10 games. I like to look at, in these tournament actions, in these conference tournaments, of course, someone's going to advance, someone's going home. Neither of these teams looking at much of a postseason. But Notre Dame did sweep the season series here against Georgia Tech. The first game in Atlanta went to overtime, with Notre Dame winning 75-68 as a 6-point road dog in that one. The next game, it was Notre Dame 58-55, but Georgia Tech was getting 3.5 points in that trip to South Bend. So kind of all balanced out there. The Notre Dame defense is certainly the better unit of this team, and it's their first year under their head coach. So, he made it to the tournament last year with Penn State. He's going to be watching it on TV this year. I don't care what happens in this game. I don't see Notre Dame making a magical Cinderella run in the ACC tournament. I just don't think they have it to go that far. They do hit the boards pretty well on the offensive end, and they have to, because they shoot really, really poorly, and that is a big problem here for the Irish. I like to look at the form in the last 5 games of both these teams, and I do that with all the tournament games. Just like to see how you're playing coming in. And, for this one, Georgia Tech, shooting just 43% from the floor, while Notre Dame shooting 44.3%. And from three-point land, also pretty close, with Notre Dame at 36.3 and Georgia Tech at 35. But actually, it's been Georgia Tech hitting 81.1% from the charity stripe, while Notre Dame hitting below 75%. On the defensive end, once again, razor-thin margins separating these teams, except Georgia Tech giving it up from beyond the three-point line, but they're up against a Notre Dame team that really doesn't shoot all that well from the three-point line. I gotta say, I think this game is a coin flip, and I think the other 2 games were super tight. I know Georgia Tech just 3-8 in their last 11 against Notre Dame, but you know what? I think they make it 4-8. I'm going to take Georgia Tech, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.